Now in this video, I've discussed HSSC 2019 exam pack question 2, 2019 exam pack question 2. Two stars were observed from Earth, and their spectra are shown in the wave with the wavelength in nanometers. So here is the star X. Its spectra is shown in the figure in this spectrum, and using these spectra, what can be concluded about the motion of the star relative to the Earth and their chemical composition. So we have to discuss the star's motion relative to the Earth and as well as their chemical composition. So there are two types of motion. One is the red shift and other one is the blue shift. So in this case, we see that if we see that the Y star has its wavelength shifted towards the shorter wavelength. Star Y has star Y wavelength is shifted towards the shorter wavelength. So it means if there is a shorter wavelength, but it does mean there is greater frequency. And we know from the Doppler effect, that if something frequency increases, so it means this is a, if something frequency increases, it means this is a blue shift. Blue shift mean the star is moving towards Earth. Star is moving towards Earth. Why it is moving towards Earth? Because as we know that frequencies increase. For example, here is the Earth, here is the star, for example. So if star is moving towards the Earth, the radiations from the star is shifted towards the shorter wavelength. If it moves towards the shorter wavelength, so frequency increase. Okay, so when frequency increase, it means something is moving towards the Earth. So it means frequency increase mean towards, and this is the this property is known as blue shift. This Doppler shift is known as blue shift, as compared to other one, that when the star is moving away. So when the star is moving away, it means its wavelength become large, frequency becomes short, and frequency becomes short mean we are receiving the frequency that is lesser. It means it moving away. That is the red shift. So in this case we have the blue shift because the wavelength is shorter. In Y you can see that wavelength becomes shorter, so it means frequency increase, and it means blue shift. So the motion relative to Earth, this option, that the because we can see that the this star and this star, there are the variation in the wavelength, so it means their motion is different from one another. So we have the option, the same option has been incorrect, so we remove this option. We only select two options that are the different. So it means A and C are the incorrect one. So we are left with the B and D. So we have to check the chemical composition. As we know that these two stars X and Y has different wavelengths. Their spectrum show different wavelengths. So it means if their wavelength is different, so it means their chemical composition is different, because as we know that the spectrum shows actually the chemical composition, the element that are present in the star, main hydrogen, helium, what elements are. So every element has its own spectrum. So as the spectrum is different, so we can say that so chemical composition is different. So this option D is the correct one. So the same option is the incorrect one. So finally the correct option is the D. Okay, thank you.